It's August 23rd, Sunday. And I know I wasn't going to do a show for a while. And I went a few days past, but just there's so much going on, stuff I wanted to do. The first week of school went really well. My brother Jeffrey got married to Sonia yesterday. Went down to Santa Barbara, King and I did. And it was clear when we got back last night, and the windows open, but now the flames that are all around are coming in again. So I wanted to do an outdoor show, but not gonna happen because of it's too smoky and I tearing up. Anyway, very happy to have Sonia as part of the family. Wonderful girl. And you know, her family is all in London and Japan, and they couldn't travel because of the virus. So her mother and father and her brother watched the whole thing. They stayed the whole time, the ceremony, on a laptop, watching it through Zoom, and they toasted with us, and they had cake. It's kind of neat. Anyway, that was going on, and the fires. Breathe, and of course the virus is still there. It's weird times. But yeah, I wanted to do a kind of different show, do some strange things. And I do have some other ideas coming up. And first, so this is, I think, a good story. Oh, by the way, painting by Tyler Kripe, our teacher Tyler Kripe back there, who's played guitar on a few of my videos here. And I'm using the SG Junior again. The cheapest of my 4 electrics, but becoming my favorite. Well, between this and the Telly, which is my second cheapest. Not that they're cheap guitars, I'm just saying in comparison to the Les Paul, the Rickenbacker, and this other one you're gonna see. So, when I was little, you know, I was born in Trenton, New Jersey, 62, and then pretty soon we moved to Morrisville, Pennsylvania, right before I started kindergarten. And we left Morrisville right before I finished 2nd grade. I went to Pottstown till the middle of 4th grade, and then my parents got divorced, and my dad stayed there, and we went up to upstate New York, Endicott, New York, and I stayed there until I graduated high school. But even there, we moved a lot. Until I first moved here in 2002, and I got an apartment in San Mateo, and I was there for 4.5 years. That is the longest I'd lived in one residence my entire life. At 40, whatever, until I came here, and I've lived here 14 years. But anyway, so I don't remember if this was in Morrisville at the end of 2nd grade. That seems too young, so maybe 3rd grade. So I'm thinking this was probably around 1969, 1970, 69 maybe I wrote this. I was like 8 years old, and I wrote a song called Happy People. And I was so excited, I'd written down the words. I didn't know music, but I could sing, and I had a melody. And it's a pretty simple melody. And it was the first song I wrote, I think. It's the first memory. So I went to my parents. Now, yeah, I was an odd kid, no question. I was known to do weird things, and I was known for moments of melancholy even back then, I guess. But the song, to my mind, was every song I heard on the radio was kind of sad, like, kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, hold me that you'll never let me go. You know, John Denver's Leaving on a Jet Plane. And Harry Nelson's song was on the radio at that time too. All the time was from Midnight Cowboy, everybody's talking at me. And so those were in my head. I just thought that's what songs were. They were sad and they were mopey and they were about everybody letting you down. So I wrote this song, and maybe I was sad. I'm not saying I wasn't or anything, but in my mind it was a song. And I showed it to my parents. Here I am, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there. And they looked horrified. I remember my dad turned and go, do you really feel this way? And they're all worried. And I was like shocked. I was going, well, it's a song I wrote. And maybe they were right. Maybe there was some other thing involved. But the thing that strikes me, looking back now, years later, it hit me. I told my mom this recently. Not once did they go, you wrote a song? Like, not once was anybody impressed that an 8 or 9-year-old wrote the song. Which I think is the most stunning part of the whole thing. But anyway. So I was wondering where I got this melody from, and it kept going through my head, and I realized, for those people who remember, back in the 60s, Philadelphia brand cream cheese commercial, and that's where the tune is from. And I cannot find that commercial anywhere on YouTube or anywhere, but I remember it really well, and that's where it's from. So here we go, Happy People. Music and words by Shelton, circa 1969. 70 probably. And obviously I'm going to fancy up the instrumentation a little. Look at all the happy people walking down the street. Look at all the happy people. Do-do-do-do-do-do. But there's one face that isn't so happy, and it belongs to me. And I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm lonely. As you wake up this morning to Philadelphia Grand Cream Cheese. As you wake up this morning to Philadelphia Grand Cream Cheese. Look at all the happy people walking down the street. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Happy people. Okay, so that got me thinking, is there anything older than that? And what goes through my head a lot, and I don't even know if I talked to my mom about this, but she used to sing me this lullaby, the lullaby when I was little, and it was really sad, like I thought. And for years, I thought, I didn't really think she made it up, but I thought, my mom would grab pieces of things and put them together and make up a story, and that I believed her song. And that's Judy Wisniewski on the Facebook, if you're looking there, is her name. Originally Bates and Shelton and Wisniewski. Anyway, but then, and I would even sing it to King, but I changed the words like it's sleeping. Then I decided to look it up, and Danny Thomas sings it in the first remake of The Jazz Singer in 1952. And it was written by, I'll write the writing credits in below there in 1952, so it's from a musical. And I'm going to kind of take one or two things from there, but I'm going to sing it the way I remember it, but I learned the chords. It's called Hushabye, or Lullaby, or Lullaby. It's got a bunch of names. And I figured out the chords this morning. Close enough, I think. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. I won't go away. You know what? I'm going to start that again. I'm not even going to cut it out because I made one mistake there. You don't want to make a mistake in the beginning of the song. So here we go. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. time. This time, if I mess up, I won't. I'll just keep going. Hush, little baby. Don't you cry. Mama won't go. Sleep in my arms while you still can. Childhood is just another day. Mama won't go away. Even when you're a great big man, Mama won't go away. Okay, there we go. Hushabye, or whatever you want to call it. So let's end today's show, unexpected show, week 19, with a cover by the wonderful Laura Nyro. If you don't know her, she died young, I think in her 40s, cancer. She was a great song, known more for her songwriting. She wrote for Barbra Streisand, a lot for the Fifth Dimension. Most famous one is probably Will You Marry Me, Babe? She's got some other ones, but here's one I love. Save the Country, apropos. I hope I don't have to look at lyrics too much. Will that hold it? Okay. I've been playing it enough the last few weeks, I shouldn't have to look, okay? I just gotta relax a little. Do it my own pace. So if you don't, Laura Nyro, 1968. And we're gonna do this one sitting down and reading the lyrics because I'm screwing it up too many times. So let's go down here. Get down there. Okay, ready, here we go. And you remember between weeks 2 and 3? I shaved it down to the core. Look at it now. Great Laura Nyro, 1968. Come on, people, come on, children, come on down to the glory river. Gonna wash you up, wash you down. Gonna lay the devil down. Gonna lay that devil down. Come on, people, come on, children. There's a king at the glory river, and the precious king, he tells his people to sing. Babes in the blinking sun, singing we shall overcome. I got fury in my soul. Fury's gonna take me to the glory goal. And my mind can't study war anymore. Save the people, save the country, save the children, save the country now. Come on, people, come on, children, come on down to the glory river. Gonna wash you up, wash you down, gonna lay the devil down, gonna lay that devil down. Come on, people, sons and mothers, keep that dream of the two young brothers. Gonna ride that dream and gonna ride that dove. We can build a dream of love, I know. Oh, we can build a dream of love. We can build a dream of love, I know. Oh, we can build a dream of love. I got fury in my soul. Fury's gonna take me to that glory goal. In my mind can't study war anymore. Save the people, save the children, save the country.